Hello, good morning, students. I hope that you all were good. Today I will start changes of state. Two already I have completed, melting and boiling. But now today I will start it freezing. Okay, let's see here now. Changes of solid liquid into solid by freezing. Okay, so by the freezing we should know the meaning that freeze means ice. So what is the definition about this? Freezing is the process in which a material in a liquid state is changed into a solid state. Means is this, the liquid state is changed into the solid state. Liquid is changed into the solid. Means we have taken a water, liquid change into the solid. We have taken a water. By that water, what will happen when we put in freezer and it will change into the ice? This is known as the freezing. When liquid water is cooled by lowering its temperature, it slowly solidifies into ice. One thing I would like to tell you that about temperature. When a temperature is lower, it means a thing is freeze. When a temperature is higher, it means that a thing is melt. Okay. For an example, in summers the temperature is very high. That's why the summers are there. In winters the temperature is low. Same condition we are applying here. The change of state from liquid to solid at a temperature of 0 degrees Celsius. This is the definition of the freezing. Now, what is the meaning of the freezing point? As the word came the freezing point, we are going to tell you about the temperature here. What the temperature is needed to change it. The temperature at which a liquid substance is changed to a solid state at atmospheric pressure. Means the temperature is needed to change the liquid into a solid, but with the help of the atmospheric pressure. That is known as the freezing point. Freeze means solidification. In another words, we can say a freeze means solidification. Freezing point of water is 0 degrees Celsius at atmospheric pressure. Now, what is the reverse of the freezing? The reverse of the freezing is melting. Now, in a freezing, what will happen? The liquid is changed into the solid. But in the melting, what will happen? The solid is changed into the liquid. Here we are using a low temperature. In that we are using a high temperature. So in a melting, solid is changed into a liquid. Freezing, liquid is changed into a solid. That's why they both are reversed to each other. We have taken some example. Melting point of ice is 0 degree and the freezing point of water is also 0 degree. But in water here we are using, in ice we using. On lowering the temperature, that is cooling, the particles of a liquid lose energy, that is kinetic energy is decreased and they start moving very slowly. When the temperature is lower, then the kinetic energy is also be decreased. When the kinetic energy is decreased, it means it moving very slowly. The particles are moving slowly. Now, we are using here as cooling process. As cooling is continuous, state is reached when the movement of particles become restricted and start vibrate about its fixed position. At this stage, a liquid freezes to form a solid state. Now, what will happen in this one? As we are freezing or we are giving a cooling process, what will happen about the particles? The particles are vibrate like this type of vibration. Particles are vibrate, and when the particles are vibrate, they are fixed. They fixed in their places. Like ice we are putting in a tray, it fixed its position and changed into the cubes. Okay, so this is the vibration process. At last they are saying here a liquid freeze to a solid state. Okay, so this is the freezing. Now next is condensation. It is a process in which vapor is changed into the liquid. Now, here we are using vapor or we can say as gas. Vapor or gas is changed into a liquid. It occurs when pressure of the vapor becomes equal to its maximum pressure. In this one, what will happen? A vapor pressure is equals to this one pressure, and temperature is also be changed. This process is said to be an exothermic process. Exothermic, one is a exothermic. Exo means heat is given out. Heat is out. Now one word came endothermic. Endothermic. Here heat is out, here heat in. Remain inside. Heat is in. Okay. So this is the exothermic process. Example here we are using. We have seen water droplets on outside of the glass tumbler containing ice water. We are drinking a water in these days, summer's days. When we are taking a water bottle from the fridge and we are putting in a glass, we are seeing that the water vapors are coming on that glass. Why it is so? Because these droplets are formed due to condensation of water vapor present in it. Because of this reason, that is why the droplets of the water will come outside. Now what is the reverse of the condensation? Condensation is the reverse of the boiling. Okay, condensation is the reverse of the boiling, and freezing is the reverse of the, what I said, freezing is the reverse of the melting. Understood till here? So this completes a change of states. And one more review I will give, which I have tell before about the melting. In this one, the solid is changed into the liquid. Okay, when solid is changed into the liquid by the heating, and the liquid is changed into the solid by the cooling. Okay, this already I have explained to you. Only two points I am going to tell you. Now next is about the boiling. Boiling, what will happen in this one? The liquid is changed into the vapor or gas by the heating, and the vapor is changed into the liquid by the cooling. So you can see the notes I am giving to you. You can write it in your copy. This is about the melting. Next is about the boiling. Next, this is about the freezing, which I have explained now. And next, it is condensation. Okay, so these 4 points are taking place in the changes of state. Fine. Now next I will tell you about the unit of temperature. This is very a short review. Short topic. This is very short topic. Unit of temperature. So now one thing I would like to tell you, in a unit of temperature there are 2 types of temperature. One is Celsius and second is Kelvin. Here Celsius was given by Andreas Celsius and Kelvin was given by Lord William Thomson. Okay. Melting point of ice on Kelvin scale is 273. Boiling point of water is 373. How it is possible? Now see beta. Kelvin we are using as 273. Now how it become a 373? Because boiling point of water it has taken as 100 degrees Celsius. But when we have to change into Kelvin, we have to add it, and when we are adding it form as 373 Kelvin. Okay? Understood? Now melting point of ice is 0 degree and the boiling point of water is 100 degree, which I have tell you now. The temperature research work is usually reported in the unit, that is melting point of ice is 0 degree, boiling point of water is 100 degree. Now the relationship, what is the relationship between them? If there is a 0 degree Celsius, it means the 0 degree Celsius is changed into the Kelvin. It changed and it is formed as 273 Kelvin. Why it is so? See, Kelvin the temperature is 273 and in Celsius it is 0 degree. If we are adding both the things, it will form as 273 only. Okay, so the SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. Relationship come here, temperature or Kelvin scale. If we find out the Kelvin scale, then what we have to do, what the temperature given on Celsius scale, that temperature and plus 273. Some question I am going to tell you, like Kelvin is changed into the Celsius first of all. Okay, Kelvin, this is 300, change into the Celsius, means is this, we have to minus by the 273. This thing I have explained you here. Melting point of ice on Kelvin scale minus 273 Kelvin. So see here, minus 273. It forms 27 degrees Celsius. Now 573 Kelvin, this also we have to minus it by 273 and it forms 300 degrees Celsius. Now this change into Kelvin into the Celsius. Now next is Celsius is changed into the Kelvin. 25 degrees Celsius. Now in this one, in that one we are minus, in this one we are adding. 25 plus 273, it forms 298, 373 plus 273, 646. Okay, some common questions which I have given here. What is the physical state of water at 250 and 100 degrees Celsius? 250 degrees Celsius and 100 degrees Celsius. At 250 degrees Celsius, the physical state of water is gas. Fine. At 100 degrees Celsius, the physical state of water is liquid and gas. Physical state of water. The physical state of water at 25 degrees Celsius is liquid. In 0, it forms a solid and liquid both. In 100, it forms liquid also and gas also. These are the important questions. Okay, you can write it in your copy. So you can see this thing very nicely and you can write it in your copy. Till here we will do today, and next lecture we will do afterwards. Thank you and have a nice day.